Chapter 10. Millie has lived with the Winchesters for a week and feels overwhelmed by Nina's unpredictable moods and Cecilia's bad behavior. Andrew is the only family member she finds somewhat tolerable. Nina asks Millie to take some dresses from her closet to donate and surprisingly offers them to Millie, who feels grateful but unsure. Nina reveals she and Andrew are trying to have a baby. Millie finally receives a key to her room, but her concern about the attic window that doesn't open is dismissed by Nina. Chapter 11. Millie is asked by Nina to pick up Cecilia from school, but struggles to find the correct school and the right pickup spot. She faces suspicion and gossip from other parents about Nina and herself. When Millie finally finds Cecilia, the girl refuses to go with her because she's supposed to go to karate with another mom, Rachel. Millie realizes Nina gave her wrong information and wonders if Nina is more complicated than she seems. Chapter 12. Millie notices Nina's messy bathroom and suspects Nina may be struggling with mental health issues. When Millie secretly looks inside Nina's medicine cabinet, she finds many medications, including haloperidol, which treats serious psychiatric disorders. Millie feels scared and guilty for invading Nina's privacy, but wonders about what else Nina might be hiding. Chapter 13. Millie sees Enzo working in the backyard and decides to bring him some water. She tries to communicate despite the language barrier and asks about his time working for the Winchesters and his feelings about Nina. Enzo keeps his thoughts to himself and returns to work without answering clearly. Millie realizes he might know something, but isn't ready to share it yet. Chapter 14. Millie meets with her parole officer, Pam, and lies about losing her previous job and eviction to avoid trouble. She shares cautiously about her new job with the Winchesters and her difficult relationship with Nina. Pam encourages her to make friends and not settle for less in relationships. Millie reflects on her insomnia and her first paycheck, planning to buy a TV to help her sleep better. Chapter 15. Nina is hosting a PTA meeting in the backyard, and Millie is stressed trying to clean and prepare everything perfectly. Andrew notices her stress and kindly offers to help her by picking up hors d'oeuvres. Cecilia interrupts, asking her dad to fix the computer, and Andrew uses it as an opportunity to get her ready to leave. Millie learns that Cecilia is not Andrew's biological daughter, but he treats her as his own. Millie feels sympathy for Andrew's situation with Nina and their struggle to have a baby. Chapter 16. Millie's stuck in the backyard during a PTA meeting with Nina and 3 other women. The women complain a lot about the food and the quality of help they get, criticizing workers and foreigners, including Enzo. Nina scolds Millie for interrupting their conversation and insists on being called Mrs. Winchester. The women gossip about Nina's health, marriage, and her rumored mental illness. Millie tried hard not to show that she hears their mean comments and reassures herself she's not a threat to Nina's marriage. Chapter 17. Andrew and Nina have an important appointment with fertility specialist. Millie watches Cecilia, who is difficult, and throws a tantrum about her sandwich. When Andrew and Nina return, they look upset. Nina angrily scolds Millie for being nosy and the mess in the living room. Later, Andrew confides in Millie that Nina won't be able to get pregnant, which deeply disappoints him. He asks Millie to help cheer Nina up by getting tickets to a show she wants to see. Chapter 18. Millie wakes up at night to loud shouting from Andrew and Nina downstairs. She hears crashes and worries something is wrong. When she tries to leave her room, the door sticks, but she manages to get out and goes to the master bedroom. Nina is angry and yelling about their struggles with having a baby. Nina confronts Millie, accusing her of spying and listening in. Millie worries about Andrew's safety, but Nina insists Andrew is fine and orders Millie back to the attic, warning her not to come out at night again. Chapter 19. The next morning, Nina seems like her usual self again, though her injured hand is still bandaged. Millie makes breakfast for her, and Nina thanks her warmly. Andrew and Nina plan to attend a Broadway show called Showdown, and Millie helps by booking tickets. Enzo kindly delivers a heavy package for Millie. Millie tries to flirt with Enzo, despite the language barrier, but is rejected. Enzo warns Millie that her situation is dangerous, hinting at unseen troubles. Chapter 20. Millie feels embarrassed after Enzo rejects her while waiting for Cecilia's tap dancing class to end. She meets another servant, Amanda, who offers Advil and shares rumors about Nina's troubled past. Amanda reveals that Nina was once in psychiatric hospital and even tried to drown her daughter Cecilia. Millie struggles to understand Nina's mental state, but realizes the danger she's in. Enzo's warning about the danger around Nina haunts her, but Millie knows she must keep working to save money before leaving.